Maybe at that time there was 100,000 gang members in LA. That's a lot of gang members. And what, a few thousand police? Think about it, right? Let those numbers sink in. The numbers are probably much bigger nowadays. 100,000 gangsters, a few thousand cops, huh? But Crash, ruthless bunch. They knew what they were dealing with, so they had to match the energy of the streets. And the Crash department ended up having a reputation, for lack of better words. A not so good reputation at times. They would bust a head or two to get some answers, right? It may be spray paint on your face if they caught you graffitiing a mural. You guys remember that part in the movie?
We could take you to jail for this. I got a little plan. Maybe we can work something out. You ever heard of Earl Scheib, Holmes? Enough of that shit. Which I done put masking tape on his ears.
So they were a pretty wild bunch, man. Now let's talk about the plot of the movie. So I guess so it starts. So none of these gangs really exist in real life, right? Crip DeVille doesn't exist. The Bloods, they didn't really say what blood set they were from, but then we did have 21st Street, which was the Hispanic, the Latino homies. None of those gangs really exist, but there were areas, they were filmed in areas where gangs really were hanging out. So I'm sure they had to get some sort of permission. They went to, there's a famous, I don't know what to call it, but there's a famous area where one of the oldest Hispanic gangs hangs out, White Fence. And they did a whole scene right there where Hodges and Sean Penn, I can't think of their names off the top, pull up. And they're like, hey, you guys seen any gangsters, man? And then they're like, nah, we ain't seen any gangsters. Y'all see any gangsters? Nah, they're all looking at each other. Actually, it's a very humorous scene.
Nice ride, man.
Yeah, what's happening?
Not much. You still smoking that P? Make you stupid, man.
Man, I don't f with juice. This is weed. Pee-wee smoke that stupid shit I don't.
You seen any gang members around?
Me? I ain't seen any gang members. You see any gang members?
But that's right there. It's White Fence. I mean, there were certain areas where they were filming right in the hood, man.